sand sculptures. Slightly scary. There appear to be pink and purple ducks in the river. I must say, it's a bit of a walk of shame, keep going past all the lovely people in the cafe. But he just went in and went, it's gone over my shoes. I was thinking, why?
So this is what hard work gets you.
Hi, I'm Daz and she's Bee, and we're on a 12-week road trip round France with our boys and our greyhound Sammy. Join us as we explore the history, beauty and fun we can squeeze in while getting to grips with the challenges of working and home educating on the road as a family in France, living a life less ordinary as we escape in the motorhome.
Oh dear, did I have too much Pernod last night? There appear to be pink and purple ducks in the river. Good morning again. We're in Montbeliard this morning. We're making great progress. Every day we are driving an hour or so up the country so that we get to where we need to be for the last 2 weeks of our adventure. I can't believe what we're packing into the last 2 weeks of our adventure. It's quite a lot. We're still grappling with these really high temperatures, and in the morning we're opening our phones just to check, fingers crossed, that it's going to be cooler. Today isn't, but there are thunderstorms this evening, and I think that could feel lovely after 35-degree heat. So yeah, I'm just gonna go outside when the thunderstorms start. Sammy's demanding to go into the psychology unit, but I don't think we can afford that for dogs. And probably after the last 2.5 months, Sammy, I think you may be suffering from PTSD. You're ever moving home. Well, here we are, Montbeliard and its chateau, right in the middle of town. Now, Daz tells me there's an old part of the town. Oh, we don't even have pavement. We only get this little bit here. And that looks like it's for cycles. What I love about nearly every town that we've come across is that there is always events put on in the town. There always seems to be some sort of social event, a gathering for people of the town to get together. And it's a free event. So here you've got in the grounds of the chateau, chaque mardi, which is every Tuesday at 8, and dimanche every Sunday at 6. There's music, there's circus activities, dancing, and you can just turn up and you could probably bring your food and drink. Isn't that lovely? And it's everywhere. I've seen it so much across France. I think Daz and I have watched a lot of programs about French life, when people have a business and they are either working in France, sometimes it's Spain. A New Life in the Sun, that's what it's called. We're always seeing these gatherings in France, and you think, how is it that the town members all seem to know one another and are prepared to go and sit at a table with one another? But it's just a thing. It's just what they do. And it's not sort of like tables dotted around so you just sit with your family. It's long tables. And I'm wondering if that's to make sure that nobody gets left out. And you could rock up there by yourself and people would talk to you. So I do like that. I think that's something that is lacking in the UK, that kind of sense of kinship with your town, your fellow townspeople. Conservatoire de Musique. It's a beautiful building. I hope it's still being used. Oh wow! Sand sculptures. How cool. Aren't these amazing? Even little trees. God, it's lucky they haven't had any rain. That's what I'm worried about. We've got a rain forecast tonight. Thunderstorms. I'm wondering if they put tarpaulin up to cover these things up. They're clever. I don't think he's made of sand. Okay, I'm sensing a theme here. We've got sand installation, cheetahs, pyramids. Just can't get over how beautiful these flowers are. Stunning. What an amazing planting system. That even looks like beetroot in the middle. All in these sort of purpley colours. Another nice place for an evening soiree. So this is inspired by a 1921 painting by Dubois. And another one by Dubois. So this is a Dubois in Africa, set of sand sculptures. I think they've even got his signature on the back. So I've just been reading about the sand sculptures by Dubois, a renowned painter who lived in this region. He did a lot of paintings of French salons, but also was massively inspired by the Mediterranean Orient. So I'm guessing it's more kind of Egypt way, and the north coast of Africa. And apparently he would constantly to and fro and travel and paint, and loved his home country, but also loved this part of Africa too. You know, having a dog in a small space, a big dog in a small space, there's a certain amount of guilt attached to that. So because of the nature of greyhounds, they don't have a huge amount of stamina. He only needs one longish walk of about half an hour, or maybe 20 minutes a day. So normally, because we've got a decent sized garden, normally he goes out in the garden in the morning, does a few zoomies, chills out all day, and then 4 o'clock he'll have his walk. He gets walked much more now we're away. So when I first get up in the morning, I literally just throw on last night's clothes. I do change after that, usually. But I throw on last night's clothes and I force myself, even though sometimes I don't feel like it, to walk in a new place. Sometimes if we stayed longer, you know, I know where I'm going, or if we've been on a campsite, he tends to leave me because he knows it then. But like today, we've just taken a wander, gone into the old town and seen a beautiful sand exhibition. So sometimes, even if I don't feel like it, I know that if I go on this walk in the morning, which is sometimes an hour, sometimes longer, we're always going to see something interesting. Give me lots of cultural, historical experiences, which can only be a good thing, even if it's a bit tiring sometimes. So just a stone's throw from Montbeliard, and that's a beautiful town centre. We have our aire. Now you don't have to pay anything if you don't want electricity, but if you want electricity, I think it's €8 for 8 hours. And apparently over here, as well as having a cafe bar, you can have a shower. We have toilets and we have a douche. So that is my shower. Let's have a look. Need to get a code and a lavery, a washing machine. Really? Just using the machine just behind those information boards at Montbeliard, I've been able to get barcodes for a shower and for a washing machine, and that's cost €7. Now which one is which? Just been reading that the town was under German rule for centuries, which is why you've got a lot of German sounding names here, but it's also called the City of the Fall Flowers because of all of the flowers and trees and beautiful natural spaces they have here. I've got my bag of washing, and here's the automated laverie, and I have my barcode. Let's hope this works. Ooh, okay, nice, definitely works. Oh my god, it's dark. Slightly scary. Oh, phew. That's slightly scary. I thought I was going to get trapped in this dark room for 3 hours. Lavage, 40 degrees. Sounds about right. I must say, it's a bit of a walk of shame keep going past all the lovely people in the cafe by the riverside in this port with my various bags of washing, and now I'm washing myself. Let's hope the barcode works for a second time. Well, this big room is mine for half an hour, so I better get on with it. Quite powerful. Not on for quite long enough. It's not quite warm enough either. Yeah, it's locked. So what with us being cheapskates, Daz has decided to come along and have the last 5 to 10 minutes of the shower. But I was a bit worried it was going to go into disinfect mode. I'm guessing it only goes into disinfect mode after the half an hour. But he just went in and went, it's gone over my shoes. I was thinking, why? But hopefully it'll be all right. Well, I'm delighted with that. 2 loads of washing for €3. No drying yet, but in this weather, it's going to dry in seconds. All of our darks are already drying outside the motorhome. There you go. You won't find a pre-packed sandwich that's vegan in a supermarket. You'll struggle to find one that's vegetarian, to be honest. But with a little bit of invention, you can make your own vegan sandwich. This has got some sort of sauce in it, Chinese sauce that I managed to find that was vegan. Iceberg lettuce. You've got these soya chunks, which are fantastic. Lettuce and some baguette. Didn't take long to put together, and it's going to be delicious. There you go. Those are the soya chunks that we use. They're delicious roasted, but actually they're fine straight out of the pack.
Time for us to head an hour to the east to a little village outside the Swiss town of Basel.
Place to live. What an experience, an opportunity. This guy has been living in an alternative lifestyle for 15 years and he's a colleague of Daz's and he's vegan in a not very vegan country, and now we're walking around to the back of his house to have a look at his swimming pool. Nice. Oh wow. Oh wow. Look at this. This is amazing. There we go. So we're listening to the tractor in the background. We've got a selection of lovely chilled drinks. Look at those.
So this is what hard work gets you, one of these,
Very good boy. Who's a very good boy, Sam? Right, off you go then. Froggy legs, frog legs.
I'm going to be honest, the pool doesn't cost that much.
Well, that's all for now. Join us next time when we discover more of what the beautiful Alsace region has to offer. Until our next escape, thanks for watching.